Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming 10-71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Stroud looking to throw. Flushed out right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Now it's Mixon running right. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And Stroud now to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
2nd and 6. Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Now Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Inside handoff to Mixon. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. Throwing now is Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. To throw, Williams. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Looking to throw is Williams. Incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Throwing is Williams. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Down the right sideline. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
To throw, it's Williams. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far, and while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? On the return, Symbol Webster from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. They'll go play action here with Williams. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion, and more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Stroud. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. The defense defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Fourth down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Touchdown, Chicago! Keenan Allen, 41 yards. And the Bears have moved out in front. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw it. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. 23 yards the pickup there.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They'll look to throw again. This goes out wide for Mixon. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Stroud. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run with Mixon, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon, and the Bears will get the football back. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Mario Edwards flies in to blow that play up. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Here's Williams. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first down.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. To the air, Williams. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Fighting through it, he's got space. He's still on his feet, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift, 37 yards. And the Bears have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud. Connecting with Mixon. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Stroud. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Stroud to throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker, and the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep here for Allen. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
He's going to take another shot here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys are nails out there.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field. From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. And we are underway from Houston. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Really nice gain of 25 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Stroud looking to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins laying himself out in the end zone. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. A man who is both a prep and collegiate star here in the Lone Star State, Devon Achane. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off a play action, Tagovailoa. That one complete down the field to Smith. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Good work there. You're going to see on play action, they run an out route with the receiver on the outside and let the tight end work the seam in the area beyond him. A great concept, and it leads to a 1st down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 30-yard line. Tua sets up to pass it. That's to Waddle on the quick slant.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, it's Achane. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Texans 7, Dolphins nothing.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Mike McDaniel dialing up the risk here a little bit on 4th down. They're going to go for it.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal.
They'll run Achane.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. Tua. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
They'll go. Achane.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Taking a shot for Dell here. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. The kicker Tyler Bass has us ready to start, and off we go from Buffalo. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Stroud going to set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. It was Rasul Douglas that time to end the play. Second and 7. Now, Stroud. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Cook. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. To throw is Allen. He's going to run it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Allen, going to give it to Cook. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line. Here's Cook. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it That's the last play of the first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. So now they'll throw it with Allen. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. And the Texans are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Now Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25. On the ground, it's Mixon. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Two minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. He was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
This is what they call an angle route, and what's so hard for these linebackers is it looks like the running back is just trying to beat you to the flat. And then once you overcommit, he puts his foot down and crosses your face, and he's wide open in the middle of the field.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Allen working from the pistol. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 18-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Bass on to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. So no scoring as of yet. Nothing here at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. These two offensive coordinators, they have been busy. What can they do to generate some offense in this second half to come? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Allen. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make this.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. It's A.J. Anessa who gets in to record the sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Back to throw. Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. Rasul Douglas there to break that one up.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point, something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a give running left with Mixon. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down for Houston. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And they'll get this only to about the 10. Second down and 8. Here's Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Stroud to throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Texans. At long last, the end zone is found. Greg, I was thinking maybe scoreless tie for a second, but finally, one team gets on the board.
Well, Mike, this has hardly been an offensive clinic by either one of these teams. But give them credit. They came to life here late in the fourth quarter, got themselves on the scoreboard first, and we'll see if it's enough to hold on for the win.
Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2. Here's Stroud. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. But even 20 yards, impressive start to this drive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
So they failed to connect on another throw, and it's really been the story for both of these teams throughout this ball game. I mean, neither offense can get anything going, and when you look at the scoreboard, it certainly reflects that.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So here it is, 4th down and 10. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
That's good for Buffalo Bills.
Throwing again. It's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Here comes 2nd down. They'll run with Cook. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A run with Cook. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. Now it's Allen. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still 1 stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
To throw is Allen. And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game, as we are set for the kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players. And that's exactly what they did here. And they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Again, working deep downfield. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Now Stroud. That ball intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's first down.
Don't let us down. Bye. Get all the way. Let's make some good plays today. Middle.
Throwing is Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
Another try, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. Looking downfield for Coleman. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And it's a big play there to secure the football. And we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Second down and 3. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
A run up the middle with Cook. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. So now they'll throw it with Allen. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Allen on 3rd down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize, and they jump it, and now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Stroud going to set up the throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This one to win it in overtime. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And we will keep going here in overtime.
Such a deflating feeling now on that sideline. Here, you have a shot where you make it, you win. Now your defense has to go back on the field again, and I can guarantee you this is going to be a slow walk back onto that field.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Allen will throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Allen to throw. He's got that complete to Knox. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. They'll run with Cook. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
One more time with Cook. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it